Daily price markup for Euro USD for Monday, the 23rd of August 2023. This is the daily chart. We are bearish. We've had a break of structure over here, and after a break of structure, we can expect a pullback to happen. We've already had a change of character happening over here, and we are expecting price to probably move into this supply and then maybe go down, or it could probably go further up and go down, or maybe it could go down from here itself. We don't know for sure. Our job is to respond to how the market behaves, and that's what we will be doing. We do see there's some significant demand here right below this. It does have some nice inducement in front of it. Is this really significant? We can actually have a look at it, because once price kind of came into this supply over here, we got a reaction, and that reaction then actually went on to flip this, These are significant levels that have been taken out by this demand, so I think this demand is pretty significant. Yeah, so that's as far as the daily is concerned. So we are definitely bearish. We do expect a bit of a pullback to happen. Whether that pullback has started or not, we don't know for sure. Definitely there's been a change of character, like a bullish change of character, after which we've come down. We swept this, and then we kind of correctively moving up. So let's go down to some lower time frames and see. So this is the H4, and on the H4 we are bullish. We've had a break of structure over here, and after that break of structure we've had a pullback. The pullback seems to be over, and we are now again turning bullish on the H4. However, this looks like a very creepy, crawly, not well crawly, but a very corrective kind of a move up, and we can expect maybe a bit of a reaction from this supply zone, or maybe we've already done with that reaction. But this is very wicky at the moment, as in a lot of wicks that I see here. There is a bit of a fair value gap on the H4 that we see here, and price might just look at balancing this out before kind of going up. But the H4 is bullish, which indicates that probably the daily pullback has started. So that's how I look at it. I don't really go on to the H1, but if you just look at the H1, we can see again, maybe this as the break of structure, and it's kind of bullish. We also look at some zones here. This is what we were looking at as the H4 fair value gap, but we can maybe cover this too, because this is what has led to the break of structure. Well, we do have some demand in this wick, but price has already kind of come down here, and maybe whatever demand was left has been consumed. But this is where we are. We do have imbalances here, and I think price might just come down here before it goes up. This is as far as the H1 is concerned. Moving on to the M15, we are obviously bullish on the M15, and we've had a break of structure here. After the break of structure, we can expect a pullback to happen, and that pullback has probably already happened here, after which we kind of just going sideways. It isn't really going anywhere. So all this to me looks extremely sideways price action. So if you really look at this entire area, price hasn't really been going anywhere, and I would rather wait for some clearer price action to develop, and then see, because this appears to be a lot of resistance here, and maybe price comes in here and then kind of bounces, or it's not been able to break through these levels. So there's resistance here and support here. So price comes here, it bounces, comes here, it bounces, maybe it comes here and bounces, and this is resistance. It comes up and is unable to kind of break this level. So yes, my outlook is going to be, I'll wait for price to kind of either break below this or break above this, and I want to see some displacement or some momentum coming into the market, and that's when I'm going to be looking at longs or shorts or whichever way. So at the moment my H4 is bullish, my M15 is bullish, and my daily is bearish, which clearly indicates to me that the daily pullback is in progress. So I will be looking at I would be favoring longs, and in order to favor longs, if I say that this is also my week swing high, if the price has come down to the discount, which it has, then I'll be favoring long. So I would probably wait for maybe price to come down a little more, maybe sweep all of this liquidity, and then kind of look at going long. As far as the session indicator is concerned, so this is what I'm looking at, and like I said, I generally find price kind of sweeps the Asian high or low and then goes in the opposite direction, which I'm seeing quite a bit. So maybe over here we again kind of sweep the Asian low and then go further up. Over here it again swept the low, went up. Over here it swept the high, went low. It swept the low, and well, eventually it did go up, but it would have probably given you a loss. It swept the high, went nowhere. Swept the high, went low. So yeah, swept the high, went low. Swept the high, went low. Swept the low, went high. So yeah, I do seem to be, I'm not really tested this fully, but definitely there seems to be something happening here. Swept the low, went high. Swept the low, went high. So if there is an entry model that kind of presents itself once we see a break, so this is something I need to back test and see, but I'll definitely be interested in trading if it kind of sweeps one of these and then looks at going high or low. Happy trading.